Why the narcissist will leave you for a while. I'm sure the scenario has happened to you, as it does for most of us. The narcissist will discard you like they have several times before, but this time, months have gone by. If you are an empath like me, you might start to wish they would come back. You start to think about all the energy and time that you invested in them. You don't want to accept the fact that you don't mean anything to them. This leaves you seeking validation and recognition that your feelings and opinions are worthy of their attention. You are now confused and shocked. You don't understand how you meant nothing to them. You are trying to make sense of it, but nothing adds up. And at the same time, the narcissist has a reason for leaving you, for confusing you, for making you wonder what you did that caused them to leave. They didn't completely leave, though. They have been studying you from the background. They are hiding in the shadows and learning everything they need to know about you. They know you like the back of their hand. They understand what types of manipulation you are vulnerable to. They know what has given them their desired results. This is what they have intended to do all along, to understand your boundaries and your breaking points. They know what works and what doesn't work. The more time you spend around them, the more you learn about them, the more you understand their behaviors and tactics. You might start to reveal them by voicing your thoughts and opinions. You might stand up for what you believe is wrong, calling them out on the messed up things they are doing to you, things that make them look bad. Now they know you're intelligent enough to know what's going on. They realize you have figured them out. The most effective way for them to respond is to cease all communication with you. They will end their personal relationship with you immediately and without any explanation until they see an opportunity to come back. After some time has gone by and you don't hear from them for a while, it may be that they have found someone else. Even though you may have done a lot of things that they liked, it doesn't matter to them because they realize they are unable to manipulate you. They couldn't earn your approval. They couldn't persuade you to support their ideas, their opinions. The new person they have replaced you with might not be giving them all they need, but they know you have figured out what they are all about. Even though they secretly want to be back in your life, this puts the narcissist at risk of rejection. It puts them at risk of being humiliated by you. It puts the power in your hands. It gives you the ability to destroy them if you choose. That is a position they do not want to be in. They have too much pride, too much ego. Now you are no longer responsive to their games. You are taking away their ability to manipulate and control you. You stood your ground. You stood up to them. You called them out on their BS games and tricks. When the narcissist finally realizes they cannot control you, when you show them you have no use for them, when they understand they can no longer take advantage of you or gain any personal benefit out of you, when they see that now you have people around you that are on your side, this is when the narcissist will give up the fight. Once they realize they have been beaten at their own game, they will leave you and then they will wait. They will wait forever and not contact you, knowing that eventually you will break and reach out to them. They love keeping people in suspense. They love knowing you are seeking that sense of resolution. They are hoping you will get desperate and come back to figure out exactly why they left. Don't fall for this trick. I fell for it for years. There were periods of time in my narc relationship when they went silent for up to 6 months. They just knew I would eventually reach out to try and resolve the conflict. They won so many battles with me over the years. It took me what seemed a lifetime to break free. Through the course of the abuse I endured, I learned several things. Narcissists do not want to be around someone who isn't going to validate the illusions of their false self. When you figure them out, they will not be able to manipulate you. They're not going to be able to play any games with you. It is a waste of their time to pursue someone that does not fall for their tricks and their lies. There is nothing for them to gain. There is nothing more they can take from you. They finally realize they have a better shot at getting what they want from a new and unsuspecting person, someone who doesn't feel any suspicion, someone who isn't aware of any dangers or threats. Even being the good and loving person that I'm sure you are, it doesn't matter to a narcissist, because once you figure them out and they realize they can't get what they want from you, they will hate you even more. Narcissists hate people who love them and care about them. The more you love them and care about them, the more they despise you. This is how they can treat complete strangers better than they treat you. They will give strangers more respect than they give to you. They are unable to appreciate all the things you did for them. They only depended on you to provide them with that source they needed. Their need to break you down and bring you to your knees is the only thing they ever cared about. You see, once they start devaluing you, they are already lining up their next source of supply. They need to do this because once they realize you are starting to figure them out, once you are no longer satisfying their need for attention and admiration, it's time for them to leave you. But if you are still full of uncertainty and continuing to reach out to them, they can sense your confusion. They might come back to you and take another shot, just to suck that last bit of energy you have left. Only when you are able to fully figure them out, only when you go no contact with them, it is only then when they finally realize you are not coming back to them. Knowing that you have the upper hand on them will cause a narcissist to experience tremendous anxiety, anger, pain, and depression. In some shape or form, they will reach out to you. They will do something to try to get your attention. This might be directly or through someone else. They will pretend they are sorry for what they have done to you. They are hoping you will take that bait, just so they can regain and get the upper hand on you. They only do this because they hate to lose. They hate the fact that you are no longer under their control, and they will do almost anything to get you back. Narcissists think they are smarter than everyone. They think we are all just fools. But if they don't come back to you, it's because they have finally realized you are not so stupid after all. As I sit here making this video today, I am currently 2.5 years free of my abuser. They made a feeble attempt to suck me back in a few months ago. That attempt got them zero response. The sad and difficult thing for me is I'm an extreme empath. I would desperately love to reach out to my abuser because I'm a person with deep feelings and emotions. But now that I have spent years working on myself, breaking the Narc code, I have finally realized that reaching out would be the absolute worst thing I could possibly do. Now that I have a very deep understanding of what a narcissist is all about, I know I am way better off without them. And even though I still think about my abuser often, I have built an inner peace that continues to get stronger each day. If this video resonates with you, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. In the meantime, stay alert, watch for the signs, be strong, be brave, be vigilant, and go live your best life today.